Hey everybody, welcome back to another week at Life on Rue du Chateau. I want to say thank you to all of the new subscribers that we have. Thank you for following along on this crazy adventure that we are on. You can see I'm dressed up today. It's another really hot day, so comfortable clothes and just surviving is what's happening this week. Over the last few days, we have gotten more into a rhythm with the house, and the heat is still quite a bit, so we're really taking things slow. But like today, for example, we went into Manor, that's kind of the bigger town near us, and the kids got their assessment done to ensure that, you know, the grade level that we say that they should be at will be correct. I guess I'll hear back from somebody saying yes, okay, hopefully. And just been doing little jobs here and there. So take a look. All right, so that is that rose bush trimmed up, best as I can tell. We've got some blooms already. Where are we? We got some blooms ready to open up in this little cluster here. So hopefully by trimming it up, I have just opened it up to more growth, and we'll have even more gorgeous flowers. So that's one happy plant. And if you look way up there at the top of the steps, there's my supervisor. I'm going to zoom in for you. There's Josie watching over things as we work down here. You know, this is when we were getting ready to move here. This is what I was hoping for, that she would just love this spot to look over the whole yard and just kind of be in charge. And that's what she's doing. Well, I spy another rose bush. Again, I wouldn't have been able to see this behind all that grass. There's another one right over here by this little garden area. Just trying to, okay, there goes a bird. Sorry, those things still spook me. They hang out in the trees, and when the pigeons flap away, it's so loud, it just spooks me every time. Anyway, back to the roses. Okay, now here we are outside the cottage, and I spy more roses. I'm gonna show you. See, like this is what we need to clean up. Like this is out of hand. We can barely get in the door. This is I know a lot of people were concerned in my previous videos about the crazy overgrowth, but it's honestly because, well, the plants shouldn't be lying all over the ground. They should be healthy and upright. These things haven't been trimmed in a couple of years. That's my concern. Oh, look who came down. Okay, so we've got this trimmed up. Let's see if we start getting some beautiful rose blooms over here. Oh, wouldn't that be just a sweet thing? so while we are certainly not doing any major projects yet, we are still in a heat wave here in France. 95 today and 100 for the next couple days, doing small projects. The first, light bulbs. We went into Montmorillon, that's kind of one of our bigger nearby towns, yesterday, and went into the store called Action, which I love, and we picked up these light bulbs. I think they're equivalent of like a 40-watt LED bulb, because when the sellers moved out of this house, they took all their light fixtures and most of the light bulbs. And the light bulbs they did leave us with are probably the equivalent of a 15-watt LED bulb. So everything is dim and dark. So we would like to see. So I'm going to switch out. We've already done a few. I'm going to switch out another one in our bathroom here, just so we can see. And here you go. Here is an example of what most of, if not all, our light fixtures look like. There is just basically a wire with a light bulb hanging out of it. This is common when you buy a house in France. They just take everything. So, this is what we have in this room. Let's see if I can change out this light bulb. Oh God. Ah, success. Okay, so definitely less dark and creepy. Yay, small wins. All right, so also when we were at the Action store in our nearby town, I picked this up. It's an ice cube tray, because as hot as it's going to be for putting ice cubes in the dog's water bowl, for making sure that we have cold ice, cold drinks. It's this tiny little thing, but it's just like you fill this up with water, freeze it obviously, and it makes ice. And then there's a little container that you can store the ice in. So I'm getting some water for my daughter to drink today, with as hot as it's going to be, because it's 10 o'clock already, 10 a.m. And it's as warm in the house with the sun just beating through the windows, which we don't have curtains yet. The sun is just beating through where we don't have shutters, and it's just heating it up in here, and I can feel it already. It's as warm now as it has been like in the afternoon the last couple of days, and especially our first couple of days of the heat wave. It's 10 a.m. and it's already hot. Okay, now I'm going to get ready to go downstairs, because I have to, hopefully you can see this, I have to spray xylophene in our basement apartment, and I think in our cave. We have some woodworm evidence. There was some sawdust in 2 different areas, and we brushed it away, and then came back a few months later to see, is there any evidence of it? There's more sawdust. So I'm gonna put on this lovely outfit and suit up. Okay, so I have that. Got the keys so I can unlock the door to it. I have an N95 mask and some gloves. Now I have all of this stuff because I'm told this chemical is very toxic and dangerous. And so I have to put all this on, spray it, and then I gotta like leave the area and let it do its thing, and then I do it again like 3 days later. I guess what I don't know is if I can reuse this stuff. Maybe if I take it off and leave it down there? I'm probably gonna do that. Okay. And I'm not gonna bring the camera with because I don't know what it's gonna do to it. I don't know if I want any residue on anything. I hear it's just really toxic and dangerous, so we're not gonna chance anything. Okay. So after a quick rinse off, I've decided that the spray is not for me. It's too haphazard. I had to jump in the shower right away. I got one bit of it splashed onto my face. It was spraying onto the glove that I was using, and yes, I was using thick rubber gloves, but it still freaked me out that it was going to eat through it immediately, and I freaked out. Took a shower, washed. Yeah, the spray is not for me. There is a paint-on version, like with its liquid and a brush. I'll be doing that next time. I spy with my little eye something pretty down here. I gotta walk down these treacherous stairs carefully, or it would really hurt. But this view is going to be worth it. Look at the roses. Oh. Well, what in the world? All these beautiful roses just opened up. This is the one that we saw the other day. And these were the buds that were just getting ready. Why is that one getting just attacked with ants? Oh, I know, ants are natural and everything. Oh, they're crawling all over them. You know, we had these beautiful flowers in Lincoln, and I looked forward to them every year. I would get these red geraniums, and every year they would start to bloom, and I'd get all these horrible worms all over them. And so they would just destroy, these itty bitty little worms. They would destroy the blooms every time they appeared. Here we go again. So glad I trimmed it up for more blooms just to feed the ants.